And so I know you guys got a big trip coming up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. And I'm glad you guys are here because I know you guys aren't going to be here for much longer. But let's talk about your little trip.
Yes. So we are moving to South Carolina.
Okay. And why South Carolina? Just curious.
I know I know.
It seems random, but
I like it. It's random.
So
I heard the Carolinas are very beautiful though.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, the nature, the ocean, rivers, gardens, it's lush.
So that's why.
Well, yeah, my mother lives there.
Okay, so your mom.
So I spent a couple months there during quarantine. Ev came to visit. We ended up shooting the whole time.
Creating.
It was very generative, and then came back, and then quarantine got extended, and I it needed to leave. I'm not gonna. I'm having flashbacks. Okay. I was looking really crazy in the streets. Quit my job. Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't have it for that long, but yeah, it's still good.
I was there for a week.
So it just, we were looking at okay, what would it look like for us to rent a spot together $4,000 a month, or
You mean here in the Bay
Oakland?
Area?
Yeah, we were looking Oakland,
and that's a good deal, right?
Right.
Yeah. Like a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, and also trying to figure out whether we wanted to go virtual with our events, and or just where, what the next move was.
Because no one wants anything to do with physical space. Right. So the Chrysalis Space, our mission is to build physical space for a co-working space for artists. So full theater production, film production, all of that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we've been building towards. That's why the Kaleidoscope series, the monthly events we did, that was to kind of build the community. And so, eventually when we cut the ribbon, all those folks are ready to join, right? So we originally thought that was going to be in Oakland, that we were going to build that. But when we were out in South Carolina, we were just on the land and seeing this would be so beautiful.
Yeah. We were literally kayaking early morning. And we're on the river. And she goes, do you see one of our locations being here? And we're like, yes, it's beautiful. So we're thinking 5 years down the line. I don't know. But
the timeline
we spoke
shifted.
that into,
and then it was 2 months. Yeah. And then we started looking at property and wow.
It's actually
I can afford that. Yeah.
Acres.
Yeah.
And it's open. When I was visiting, it was already open.
Out of lockdown.
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, you mentioned something. You spoke it into existence. They say words are very powerful. Words cast spells. That's why they call it spelling.
Spells. Exactly. Yes.
And that's
it's vibration. Everything is vibration. It's thought.
So you guys already have a piece of land picked out?
Well, we're gonna wait till we get on the ground to go look, but we've been getting word on parcels.
Well, I think it's just going to happen because
it is.
It's the intention.
Yes,
the universe is already working.
Called.
Yeah.
So the doors are going to open up.
Yeah.
Higher purpose.
Yeah. So we're going to, and now it's even more urgent since, especially in the Bay Area, I'm my theater community. Folks is looking at Zoom for the next year, at least in terms of, or more, right? So we're looking at building actual artist retreat space, sanctuary space, so folks can come get out of the city if they need to.
You going, Des?
So we're gonna be
the road trip.
Yeah. You want to talk about the road trip?
Yeah, so let's talk about that road trip because you guys mentioned 23 or more days. or more.
Yeah, so basically now we're moving to South Carolina and I can't even say that we decided, right? But everything's a call. You receive a message and it's just oh, that's what we're doing.
But at least you listened.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're very big on that.
Following your intuition.
Your higher self. So we're going to be driving cross country, making many stops along the way. We decided that it's going to be a documentary that we're going to be filming. So it's a whole art projects.
Right.
Linking up with people, like, I don't know. You know, you never know who you're going to meet, who might have pieces to this puzzle, who might be able to help us.
So the whole trip is going to be a creation, basically.
Yes.
That sounds a lot like real fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
We just
got
got
some
toys.
toys.
Yeah, we will. Bliss Seekers will do that soon. Yeah. I just got to figure out how to take my dog with me.
And that's been like a really big thing for us too. It's like how to make work play.
Yeah. But that's what life is about. Not even play, just fulfillment. Like
and ease.
I was listening to a podcast and they were talking to this lady who became very successful. Like she grew up in a family of obesity and like everyone's overweight, and she's like fit queen, that's her job now. And the host asked her, said, weren't you afraid coming from this family and everyone said you could never do it? She goes, you cannot fail in your purpose. So I had no fear. And I was like, wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So you cannot fail in your purpose.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I want to give that to you guys.
Thank
it
you.
seems like there's a mission.
Yeah.
This is a purpose, and you cannot fail in your purpose. And I think that's super exciting because one of my ultimate goals is to create a self-sustaining, plant-based city. Right.
Yes.
Like I don't know if you guys saw the one with Down to Earth with Zac Efron, how they have that community in Costa Rica. I want to have that somewhere in the United States, or who knows? I don't care. But eventually, I want to have that where it's like a community. Everybody's plant-based. It's all like running on its own. It's good for the earth. Like that would be like the ultimate.
And it's so beautiful because so many people, like, this is what I'm talking about, this awakening, this transition,
So many people
this
are hearing that same call.
are getting to their posts and building, and soon we're just going to have this network of all of these harmonious,
there you go.
communities.
51%.
Growing.
So far.
We got to move it. We got to move it, right? Yeah, we got to move the needle. So 23. Any particular states or spots you guys definitely want to see on the way?
Well, I know we're really looking forward to New Orleans. We'll be in Joshua Tree.
Okay.
We'll be stopping in Austin.
We're going to
Atlanta. There's a bunch of locations.
Tucson, Arizona. Silver City, New Mexico.
Atlanta. Did I say that?
You did.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Yeah, you said Atlanta.
Yeah.
Are you guys taking all your stuff, or are you just getting
That was
rid of
my next
everything?
question.
Go ahead. Ask.
Neither. We have a U-box.
It's like a shipping pod.
Gotcha.
Cool.
But we have
That's
been
smart.
steady purging things. So we don't have that much.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of what was the previous age? This is the Aquarian. What was the one before?
Piscean. But we just call it the old paradigm.
That's your
old paradigm.
The old paradigm stuff
We're
is gone.
stepping into the new paradigm.
You're getting the new paradigm stuff. Wow, that's pretty exciting. That's cool. I can't wait to see it when it's all done and all of it. That's exciting.
Be on. We'll be posting updates and stuff on Instagram at We Are the New Paradigm.
Yeah.
So that's your Instagram. What is it? Say it again for everybody.
At We Are the New Paradigm.
Okay. So you guys are creating like a movement. So Joe and I always talk about like we are the Bliss Seekers podcast, but eventually it's going to be the Bliss Nation, right? Like, so like you guys are creating a space for creative people and artists. We want to create a movement for those that want to find their purpose and live their purpose. Because honestly, there's nothing better than to live your. I mean, they say there's the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why.
Bloop.
Right. So
I
believe when someone finds their purpose, that's the day they find out why they were born.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not blaming anybody, but there's just too many people that are kind of like on autopilot.
Yeah.
Just kind of like living to work and working to live. And if that's your bliss, then that's cool. But I think the statistic is 97% of people don't like what they do. So no matter what they say, there's only about 3% of the population that actually is.
We know what's up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see what that percentage is like post. I mean,
post this thing, right?
Right. Because so many people are like, hold up, not working, not doing something I hate every day,
exactly,
like
right?
chilling every day.
Well, I think the problem is you're not in alignment with who you are.
Yeah.
Once you're aligned with who you are, like you said, you can't fail on purpose.
Yeah.
You know?
And the good thing about So I always like to find the positive in everything, and people are like, "Oh, the quarantine." I'm like, "This is great. There's no traffic.
The quarantine.
And we started during quarantine.
Yeah, this came out of the quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Because I said this on one of my previous podcasts, but I prayed in the beginning, and I'm not religious at all, but I'm very spiritual. I prayed to the higher energy. I said, "Hey," because I used to be a speaker for the company, and I was going to do a Zoom for like 5,000 people. And I was like, give me something good to give to them, right? And what came to me was, says, I put life on pause so that you can reevaluate every single area of your life, your faith, your family, your career, your health,